what God has given to you. Right. You know, sometimes He deposits that idea in you, and that takes you to the next level. Now, when you start asking questions too much, well, how do you think about this? People might deviate your, to soil it. They will soil it, and you will never benefit that idea God has given to you. So for me, each time I feel it, I just go. If I fail, fine. I will just know, okay, this one didn't work. Let's move to the next. Because it's not a problem to fail. Most people get scared to fail, but me, I never get scared to fail. I actually want to fail so that I can learn and get stronger and move on. So for me, there's nothing you tell me today, just like when you want to insult me on social media, you're insulting yourself. If I love those people that insult me on social media because they are my strength. They give me strength to move on. You know, my loved ones, my fans, I love them. I don't play with them. I know that even if I make mistake, they'll pamper it somehow. Word. But see those other ones that will come and insult me, I love them because they don't know what they are doing to me. They should keep it up. They shouldn't stop. You know, so for me, I love to pay attention to details a lot. You know, so whenever I want to switch like this, I go deep into spiritual. Like, are you sure? Are you spiritual? What do? Do you pray more? Do you? Yeah, I pray, but my prayer is not like. No,
it's not that one.
Yeah, pray. There's everybody have a way of communicating to their God. So
yeah,
I can see
that. It's just a conversation with God. I tell Sarah all the time.
Conversation with God. You know, and trust me, has never failed. You know,
this is 25 years. We can see that you're thriving in music, you're thriving in family,
in business as well. But you know what we're gonna do right now? Let's hold that for a minute. Let's go play the brand new song that you got out right now. You know, with Skippy, Dum Dum, and then when we come back, we're gonna come.
Like that.
Let's go. President said he has
we need to hear the song more, increase it more.
As well, yes.
No, we are live on YouTube. The song is
let's hear the song. You only want a bit now. Well, YouTube block it. We're live on YouTube as well, so if it's too loud, YouTube will block. Alpha, bro, I'll need you to also send me your own radio. Okay, like your own radio yours as well. So like, yours will come with like the instrumental still laid underneath.
Okay. No problem. I'll take it.
Because of NBC Wala and why you don't build those places like that.
It's important.
So I'll do you send me that one.
So I will most definitely. I'll send it to your email. Yeah.
Oh, not true. Let's do something. She like it when I dig it down.
As we went up this enter, everybody for life just feel this
well, dig it down to them.
You know, say NBC updated their stuff. Say the moment you can give us an idea, say I want to give that do suggestive, like collect 2 million sharp. Just pay.
Are you serious?
They know they waste time. Sharply, they don't mail you, they don't send you a tax and you must pay.
These guys are making a lot of money.
They are actually. And they focus on the top stations because they know that in our top stations get money fast.
No. Because go to the game news from now. As we don't enter end of the season, so many basketball just they happen. As top 4 back to the world, NATO relegation soon also the world. We know they talk who go win league again, no, as we don't know who win league. Barcelona don't already win La Liga, my people them. Victor Osimhen.
Now Chelsea win Champions League. Yeah, so we don't get anything to play next season. We don't get anything to play next season.
We just escaped relegation.
We escape out.
Yeah, of course.
Who help us?
No, wait.
Chelsea
near relegation at some point.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And they even surprised and
It
say we
was this
escape.
match we won that we escaped relegation. This match against Bournemouth.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was the day we escaped it. If not for that, we would still be like Everton, struggling and waiting for the last day.
Wow. So Chelsea even near relegation. Are you serious? Oh, Chelsea
Father,
will
we
be
thank you.
That would have
Somebody bet, somebody staked 1 million. He was expecting Chelsea to go already.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Because they were that close. No, I didn't even know they were that close. I know they dropped from the top 10, but I didn't know they were that close to like to enter 17, 18, 19. That one I think KCEE, that thing too big. And I get talent in there, but the team is too large to manage.
I think the problem is the guy they brought in. You know, the Russian guy was handling it perfectly.
Yes,
The English guy just came and doing English things. Yeah.
Chelsea has like one of the largest squad size.
Yeah.
Even Lampard said it when he came in that he doesn't know how he's going to do that. This is so confusing to manage this number of players.
And they're all very good.
All right, that's the brand new tune right there, man. KCEE alongside Skibby with Dum Dum, man. And of course, we hear clearly the evolution of the sound. You said a while ago that you love to switch after a while. You switch your style up. You listen to your spirit, and then come up with something fresh. And it's actually very clear right here. This one has like a lot of amapiano elements in it.
Yeah, that's it. It's amapiano season, and I actually created my own called Ojapiano. Yes, and that's gonna be the next one you're gonna be listening. Shot the video already. It's amazing. I was at Obi's house.
I wanted to say that because I
sampled it, and trust me, my phone has been buzzing to everybody. Like, drop that song
already.
So basically, what he did was on an amapiano beat. There's this Igbo sounds like Oja. So like it was. And when I heard, I was like, this is actually very creative.
Yeah.
So you heard this?
Yes, it was at Obi's house. They premiered it at Obi's house.
How come I didn't come to Obi's house?
Sorry, dear. But then you said it's amapiano season.
Well, for me, not just amapiano, just like pop season.
Okay.
I've been doing amapiano. I've been doing. Can you hear me do dance hall in between, or even do rap, stuff like that? You never can tell.
But how did this song come about? First off, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty surprised when I heard that you were featuring Stevie on your record. It came like, okay, this is very interesting.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, this is very interesting because there is this. I mean, even up to now, when people leave labels, sometimes there's always this. You will just expect this drama, which to me sometimes is unnecessary. But then, how were you guys able to move past all of that, like him leaving, and then still able to maintain a relationship enough to make music together?
Yeah, I think Skibby and I never had any issues though. You just got to a point where he needed to leave, and we prayed for him, and he left, and he went on. He'd been doing so well. In fact, when he was dropping Sensima, I remember he came to the house. He brought the song. He played for me and my brother. We loved it. We were so excited. My brother even supported it with some cash to shoot the video. I did some other support I don't want to say, and we all had hands together, had dinner, prayed, and he moved on. And when he released the record, it was big. We were so excited, So he's somebody I've always believed in, trusted in, and I know that he's going to be bigger than the way he is right now. Trust me. I know he's going to be bigger.
The talent is there.
Yeah, when I saw him, I was like, this guy's talented, and he has the whole marketable
vibe.
And today, we never planned of doing a record. We're just catching up and vibing, linking up, and the system by the corner. And we're just dropping vibes one after the other. Skibby did the hook, and he went out like he was coming. Before he came back, I did my verse. He was like, damn. And
I gotta do my verse.
And we finished. We were like, let's try another one. We did 1, 2, 3, 4. And trust me,
4 different songs.
They're crazy.
In one day?
No, different time. Like in a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks, we're just catching up every day, vibing, chilling, staying in this apartment, talking about music. So it wasn't like we were ready to do a KCEE and Skibby record.
Okay.
We were not prepared. We were just vibing. and that's how we get better. Then when we did this, we're like, no, this is good, and we're straight up making the video and saying, let the world enjoy this. But we'll see coming again. Skibby and Casey, we still have more records coming.
I love that you mentioned that. But then, I mean, you said that you guys did a couple of songs together. So what exactly made you think that Doom Doom is the one that you should have released?
So Doom Doom was the first one we did, and we loved it. And we started making plans. I said, no, Skibby, I'm shooting this video. I started making plans for the video. While we were shooting the video, making plans, we were recording other songs. And the other ones we did about that. I promise you that. Hold me to it.
Wow.
Hold my words when I say.
So are we going to be getting it this year?
Soon, of course, in months.
So
back to back to back.
This single is like the first one that you dropped this year.
No, this second.
Yeah, second
one.
Yes, second.
This year. That will then lead to the question of because you have a new genre that you're pioneering right now, which you said it's Oja piano. Are you going to back that new genre up with a collective body of work?
Yeah, I have plans to do that, but I'm not in a hurry, but I have plans to do that. You never can tell. Maybe before the end of the year, I can put a body of work together because for me to establish that genre, I need to put it, either an EP or an album to make sure people understand what the sound is. But trust me, it's amazing. I've done a couple of them already, and it's so fresh in the ear, it's so new, it's so different.
It is.
And that's how I love to do my stuff. I love to always get out from where everybody's got it. If people are here, I always like to think of a different direction. That's like you thinking of a solution when there's problem. So me, I know that I'm not in a hurry to do music. I love what I'm doing. I'm not in a hurry to get a hit song. I've done all that,
25 years.
Right now, I just want to do something unique and different. That's how I always think. So
and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, in fact, when I brought the Oja guys to the studio, some people were like, this isn't going to work. You don't reach your turn now. You don't carry native enter inside. But when the guys started the spiritual vibe, damn, almost I was in tears.
Wow. It sounds really good.
If you hear
it's so bad for you that you haven't heard it.
Honestly, I'm gonna play
for you if I leave here.
Let's go. Let's go. I gotta get that.
You will love it. You will love it. Yesterday DJ Obi messaged me. I can show you on my phone right now. He was like, release that song now.
Because it's different.
Everybody has been hitting him up like, I want to hear, Eyi the Dada boy.
Yes,
I was talking with him also yesterday. He was like, KCEE, that sound. I want to listen to it again. Why are you holding to that song? Release it.
Right. Hold that for a minute. Let's get back to music, real quick. We still got a couple questions for you still before we let you go. We know, you got to rush up to, a lot of things, in a bit, but we still got a couple, more things that we got to talk about before you do.
Sure, I'm here.
All right, let's go.
Amazing sound.
Now I'm feeling bad that the only we never hear this video Japan piano.
Don't say that.
Yes, if can I have a shot of you?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Gracias. Let's go. What's this? Way to it. Now hear from the beginning.
So can you hear that?
Yes,
That's an instrument. Yeah.
That Igbo
Yes,
feel.
it's an instrument.
Go to the next
Yeah.
video. You hear it, so I think so. No.
Make I do song.
I don't know why they don't play am.
Okay. They don't let me hear well, but they get the element. Yes, like you merge with the piano. Yes.
Let me find. I don't have it on that phone.
How come you now?
You can,
Okay, after now.
Yeah.
you have access to our Facebook.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Doom Doom season right now. We're talking about KCEE and Skivy's brand new record. And we've got KCEE with us in the studio. You know, there's actually a challenge for this one. KCEE, who came up with that dance?
To be honest,
Skibby did, yeah.
Skibby is just something else.
Skibby's crazy.
I swear.
I love
He's
it.
creative. He's a very playful boy.
He is.
And you know the funny thing is, I love his energy and his vibe. Like, you know, his persona. There's something about him, like, you know, it's just like, you know, I'm just doing me. I'm just vibrating.
Yeah. That's the energy. He's always having fun, easygoing, not forcing anything, and that's it. So when the song was playing, he just went like, doom. I was like, that's it. Let's go.
I'd like to see skills do it today. So you must do that challenge.
So I danced awful, but for KCEE, don't worry, I'm doing that.
Very good.
I know Peter is happy now. Like, oh, are you serious? Real Skills is finally going to do the
Yes,
dance.
he's gonna do
know,
that challenge.
I'll do that.
I like it.
Man, but then, like, you know, let's take it back a bit, because, you know, there was this journey that you went through from, you know, being secular to becoming gospel, and now you're out of gospel again. Now, what took you, I know a lot of people already know what made you go gospel. What took you back out of and say, you know, it's time for secular music again?
You know, for me, I think most of these things I didn't see them coming. You know, just season for me. And the gospel part of me is also where I grew up from. I grew up in the church. I started in the church from a Christian home. So I started my career with gospel. My first ever album with Fresh was a gospel album. You know, and that energy is inside. So after a couple of years, I decided to bring it back again. I don't know how it happened, but it's just like a season, like I said. So I don't plan these things. They just come. So I don't know why I'm leaving it. My mother is going to be crying now because she wanted me to just from there open the church. I open the church, you know, just the song will just sound to the pastor.
But I mean, it's music now. It's
it's
evergreen.
music, and you know, she loves it. And for me, I think I just felt like, okay, let me just try something else. The music is more global right now, Afrobeat, and I think I need to get some part of that cake. You know what I mean? That's the business part of it. I was thinking as an Igbo man. So I decided to go more, you know, general. Like, let me capture more market. I remember when I did Limpopo, I was everywhere in the world, like neighborhood Asia, to Africa, to Europe.
Everywhere. My mom liked that song.
I flew everywhere in the world. I was living in the plane every day, like traveling, because Limpopo pull over. It was just like, not only you. In like 6 months, I had 3 big records. So I think that season I want to feel it again. You know? So
I feel you.
But then you've been in the industry for 25 years.
Sure.
I mean, like a child that was born when you started this.
You don't marry now.
Don't marry, don't born. Don't born, don't get too sick. You know. But then what would you say has been the biggest lesson that you've learned? You've experienced so many things. You started off from before you even went on a reality show, you moved up. I mean, that reality show transitioning to a normal artist, it's actually a journey on its own. A lot of people have gone through that, and it didn't work. It didn't work out. But then you did that, and you moved. I mean, look at where you are today. But what would you say is the biggest lesson that you have learned that is keeping you going up until now?
So now, and you're not just keeping you going, but you're keeping you at the very core of the fire of the industry right now. You know,
I think the biggest lesson or the biggest thing I've learned is believing in myself. Because the truth is, what you have inside and what you carry inside, nobody else can feel it or express it better than you. So if you don't believe in it, how would you convince the next person or the other people that you have this?
But would you say that you've always been that way? Because right now you sound very self-assured, self-aware, like you understand both the spiritual part of how life goes and even the physical. But would you say that this has always been you even before all of the success came, or this was something that you actually had to learn over time?
As a little boy, I don't know how I did it, but I was able to believe in anything I believe in. I've always believed in anything I believe in. So it helped me. And that was how my journey got to this level, believing in what I believe in. So I started with football. I thought it was going to be football all the way. So I was doing so well in football. I played for Puma. I played for Julius Berger. The first time I traveled out of this country to South Africa was to play five-a-side soccer for Puma. Wow. So I did football so well. I thought it was going to be football. Then I was doing music by the side. My father was a DJ. And before I knew it, I was just playing with music. And I won StarQuest. And when I won StarQuest, I'm like, a bet at hand is better than waiting for manager to take me to Europe. I started doing my music. I held on to it. That's belief.
Do you regret it though?
Never. Never, ever. Because I would have retired by now if I was playing soccer.
True.
I would have retired. I know the people that were in my set, they retired since. But if I was doing soccer, I would have retired. With music, I can do this when I'm 60, when I'm 70. I can still be doing it. King Sonny Ade is still vibing. Wow. Still dancing with his dancing shoes. So I can still make I think God just chose this for me. So the answer to the question is my belief has started from when I was a little boy. It's belief. And that's what's, let me tell you, the challenge most of the young people today, or a lot of people are going through in life, is ability to identify what they have. And ability to believe in that thing they have. If you are able to identify what you have, which is a gift that God has given,
and then lock in
and hold on to it and nurture it and polish it, trust me, you can get fortune out of it.
Emphasis on holding on to it and nurturing it. Because a lot of people have this talent sometimes and they don't do anything to develop it. And you just see them, you go from bland to mediocre, and before you know it, your face down.
KCEE also said something that was really huge, and I feel like just to reiterate, a lot of people need to key into that. I've said this before. We had this conversation behind the microphone while we were just in the studio. The purity of self and the purity of the gift that you have. And you said something a while ago, like you have to listen to you, like that voice within. Because if you listen to too many people outside, you will lose yourself and the purity of your gift.
God bless you.
So hey. It's really that big. It's crazy big. Man, I can't wait for the next thing. What's the next thing coming? Now this is the season. Doom season right now. What is the next thing? As we get to wind down. Right now.
Well, the immediate thing right now is dropping on Japiano. It's still music for me, so that's gonna be going up anytime soon. In fact, the pressure I'm getting right now, I was planning in the morning time, but right now the pressure I'm getting, I don't even know.
Next week Friday.
In fact, are you the spirit?
Next week Friday.
You know that I was thinking about it this morning. Like, are you sure I'm not going to release? I got pressure this morning. I'm like, they said release before the video. Just release the audio. We want to hear it again. And I'm like, I need to talk to my team and say, okay, are you guys ready to release this? Let me even give you a story.
Okay.
When I wanted to release Caution Praise, I did it. It's 10 minutes. When I gave it to my distribution company to release, they didn't understand why I want to release a song that's 10 minutes. They didn't understand why I want to do this kind of quickly song. They're like, this generation, they don't have patience. Their songs are 2 minutes. I say, okay. I went back home with my song. After a while, I came back. I'm like, I want to release this song. And they didn't understand it. At the end of the day, let me cut the story short. They said, okay, bring it. And they released it just on YouTube music. And before I woke up in the morning, the song was blown. The stream was crazy. They put it on our platform. And I was now pressured by same people to do volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Because this is a 10-minute song that people put on repeat while they wake up in the morning. And they're taking their showers on repeat. And they're in their car. They continue playing it. And they're coming back. They continue. Imagine the stream.
And you would also vibe to it at the club.
At the club.
Vibing to it at the club.
You get it? It was you. Now, if I've listened to them or people, even some people close to you, like, they told me that, like, how can you move from Limpopo to here now? But they were not the ones that gave me the idea. God gave me the idea. Yeah. And I recorded it. And,
look where we are today.
Yeah, that one, I can't believe they played that song 10 minutes in the club and they don't stop it. They'll play it to the end and they start it again.
Yes.
In the club.
Yes.
Even in a strip club.
It's the strip for me.
Man, see, it's crazy, really. And if I take anything away from today, it's the fact that you gotta listen to you deep within and hold on to that. No matter what, don't let anybody just mute that. But I wish we could go on and on.
I really wish.
I keep on looking at the clock. Over and over. You saw me doing that over and over again. But what's the word? I know it's Oja Piano season. It's about to be Oja Piano season. It's Doom season now. Yeah. It's about to be the January Oja Piano season. What's the word out to all your lovers and fans out there?
Yeah, my word to them will be I love you guys, and I want you guys to stay focused, believe in yourself. The key word for today is believe in yourself.
I mean,
Don't
looking
get distracted.
looking at your career, there are so many people who see what you have, and everyone wants to be like you, and they don't know what you have gone through. Like the journey. I don't think you were born with a silver spoon.
No, I was born in the ghetto. Ajegule.
So like, I mean, I just want, when you're giving your final words out to your fans, like just put it into the heads of people to not forget the concept of process when it comes to success.
It's a big process. Like you need to help yourself also to polish yourself. I need to believe in myself, not just believing. I need to work to prove people that okay, this is who I am and this is what I can do. And after 25 years, I'm still performing and collecting money from shows. And you that have been typing since 10 years at KCEE, go back to the village. You're still typing, and I'm still succeeding. So my own message is, don't be there insulting or talking to people anyhow. Talk about yourself, think about yourself, because if you have negative energy, you are going to gain negative energy. Right. I love you guys. Stay positive and believe in yourself.
Yes.
Love it.
That is the perfect way to end the show today. KCEE just officially signed off the show for us today. No better way to sign off the show. And on this note, we're going to see you tomorrow. Big up to you for coming to you today, man. Massive love, bro. And Doom Doom is out everywhere.
Sure.
All platforms. So go cop it, rock to it, vibe to it. There's a dance challenge as well, guys. Go jump, and vibe with that as well.
And stay close to our social media. Steve is about to do the dance right now.
Yo, I like it. I like it.
On YouTube, she have mentioned that. I think she have mentioned that they will catch me.
Okay, the IG live.
Yeah, no, the YouTube live. I don't. Did you find it?
I don't add talk link. So I don't say. I just add the go. They add the go. I don't do
Got
it.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
So, do you want to do the dance?
So,
Yes,
Casey
of
will have
course.
to teach me.
It's very easy now. I'll show you now.
KCEE, yeah, there.
You go there, right?
Yes. Very easy dance.
You go there. Abi?
Trust me, you go let it.
Okay, I will start from the beginning now. So,
Let me start from the top.
Yeah. So it's like this.
So we go.
See, it's so simple.
And then we go back. Okay, all right, let's go.
I like that. Very easy.
It's so simple.
Very easy.
No way, make a I go drum. Let's go.
He's killing it. It's a big boy dance. You did it. Thank you, my brother. I had a great time.
Man,
you guys are wonderful.
It's beautiful, man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
let's get shots. Come
You
over
guys
here.
take
Let's
question
get
out
shots.
first.
Is it? Okay.
Take question out first and I'll get it.
Okay.